Mikey, I hope you'll be quiet.
Seriously?
Otherwise, they'll find you and kick you out of school.
Hey, you don't have to worry about that.
No.
I'll be sitting safely in your pocket, so no one will notice me.
All right, hold it right there. Didn't you know we're doing mandatory inspections now?
Huh. I'm sorry. I'm new to this school, so I don't know all the rules, but I'll make sure I learn them, and I'll be prepared.
That's it. I managed to get out of JJ's pocket.
Yeah.
Did he really think I'd just sit still? I can't wait to see everything.
Whoa.
It's not safe for me here, though.
Ah!
Well, what am I supposed to do now? I can't even get up because I got crushed by school kids. I shouldn't have gotten out of my JJ backpack after all. Why isn't he looking for me yet?
I'm so excited to be in school. So now it's time for my first class. Mikey, you're excited about school too, right? Mikey, why aren't you answering me? Who knew I'd lose Mikey so fast? Where am I supposed to look for him now? If he doesn't find me, I'm gonna be late for my first class. And that's too bad.
JJ, you have no idea how happy I am to see you. I accidentally fell out of your backpack and school kids started walking all over me. Will you straighten me out?
I don't even know if I can get you back in shape.
What?
Let's just listen to the lesson for now.
All right. Well, I'm lucky to be the same. But now, I can't just sit still. Lessons are so boring. It's time for me to go out and find something interesting to do.
Mikey, I hope you're not doing anything illegal. Because I want to sit in class and learn the material. You could use some of that too.
Sorry, JJ, but I came up with something much better.
Yeah.
No teacher yet anyway.
Oh.
So I want to put a cactus on his chair. Honestly, I don't believe the teacher won't notice the cactus on his chair because it's just too big.
All right, thank you so much for sitting and waiting quietly for me. Now, we're going to begin our lesson. Write down the topic.
I was right. It is very funny. Now the teacher has a cactus sticking out. What's he gonna do? I'd be in so much pain I'd just run endlessly. So there will be no lesson.
Oh, and I wanted to do math so badly.
Seriously?
Mikey, I hope you didn't do that prank. Although you're the only one.
And who would dare do this to me? I'll give you a math lesson.
What?
JJ, go to the board and solve both examples. I'm sure you can't do it.
I'm sorry, but I don't think these are complicated examples. Because it's just adding two numbers together. So in the first one, the answer is 16, but in the second one, it's 5.
I don't know how you did it, but you already have the answers right. So all you have to do is write them on the board. And I want everyone to solve it that fast.
Thank you so much for giving me such praise. But I need to know what my grade is for this class. After all, I'm new and I want to learn everything.
Whoa!
I wouldn't ask too many questions if I were you. I'd rather you help me find the guy who planted the cactus, and you'll get the highest grade in my class.
Whoa!
I'll be honest with you, I don't know who did it, but if I even saw it, I would tell you. Can I be free now? I've solved both examples.
That's right. You can run to your next class. And if you're so smart, why did you even come to school here? It's an odd choice.
Hey, JJ, how lucky you are with that math. And thank you so much for not telling the teacher who planted that cactus. You're a true friend.
You do that again, and you're finished. Where am I supposed to go now? There's still plenty of time before the next class, so I want to go to the bathroom. I hear there are fights in the restrooms at this school.
Let's go faster then. Fighting is always fun.
So what's going on here? I didn't think a whole bunch of villagers would attack one. Everybody just calm down. One more punch, and I'll have to deal with you.
That's right. You did the right thing when you threw that smoke grenade at them. But if the director finds out about it, you'll be dead.
Something tells me I was a little overzealous when I fought those villagers. They were smaller than me, after all. That's why I took them down so easily.
JJ, if you don't run away from that bathroom right now, you might get kicked out of school later. Do you realize what you've done? Although, I have to admit, it was pretty cool.
All right, well, let's just let the villager lie here for now. He's unconscious anyway and won't remember who saved him. I'd better find the door where I have my next lesson. And here's the chemistry classroom. I've always been interested in trying to make things. I apologize for being late. I'm new. And my goodness, what's going on here?
Look, don't you think this whole thing is weird? If you make one mistake, you'll get dizzy too. And then, who's gonna carry me?
I'm really liking it here so far.
Seriously?
So I'll wait for the teacher to come.
JJ, I'm glad you could make it to my office. Now I'm going to show you what real magic is. The most important thing is to follow the instructions.
Do you mind if I try to make my first potion myself? I think I might surprise you. And if I succeed, you'll give me a high grade?
Of course, I wanted you to try your hand at it too. And if you make a potion that doesn't explode, I'll give you a high grade. Although that's impossible.
Who would have thought it would be such a simple task? Although if Mikey had been here instead of me, the outcome would have been very different. And that's because Mikey's not a good potion maker. Look, I think I'm getting pretty good at this, so I'll keep going. And by the end of my potion, I hope to have something very rare.
I hope it works out for you.
That's it. I'm ready to show you the result. Mikey will now turn yellow, and it's all going to happen right in front of your eyes.
JJ, how did you even think of putting me in boiling water? Do you have any idea how hot it was in there? Now I'm not gonna go to class with you.
I'd like to give you a high grade though, because you're the first person to surprise me in this class. Now you can be free.
Thank you so much for letting me go. Now it's time for me to catch up with Mikey and apologize to him. Mikey, I accidentally dropped you in the cauldron,
Seriously?
but you're alive?
I'm willing to concede that you did it by accident. But look, I'm yellow now, aren't I? Let's at least go to gym class. I've always been interested in going to gym class.
Well, that's it. I was able to change, which means I have gym class now. I hope it's not too hard for me. I'll do my best.
I'll open the door and run straight ahead. In the meantime, you talk to the teacher.
Welcome to gym class. Today you're going to be doing the challenge course, and I really suggest you memorize how to do it. Because I've already started showing you.
I can't believe that a teacher is going through this fast.
Yeah.
I hope I can pass in the same amount of time at least. Ideally, I want to beat him.
I advise you to be very careful on the highest element of this test lane, because if you fall, I won't be able to save you. It's dangerous.
Now I'm even getting scared to go through this testing streak. But I can't just give up. I came to this school to get top grades everywhere. Hey, how do you do it so well? I thought it was a very tough stretch, but now you've proven that even teachers can pass it.
Just because I'm a teacher doesn't mean I'm weak. I don't think you're going to make it through this lane any faster than me, but I wish you luck anyway.
Thank you so much. Also, since when is there a dagger-throwing villager? Looks like I'm gonna need to get there too. But first, I'm gonna do some parkour. In the beginning, this challenge streak seemed pretty straightforward to me, so I could get through this stage quickly and buy some time. But it's only going to get more difficult from here.
JJ, and I find this whole ordeal streak very simple. So I'll get through it all in a minute and run on. I'm kind of scared to jump in the pool though.
Nothing seems simple to me, so I'm gonna stay as focused as possible. I'm about to go through the most dangerous phase. The problem is that the fans will still be running upstairs, and I have to bend over so they don't throw me down. I'm so scared to do that, but I have to. I'm wondering how many classes I'll have left to take after I finish this streak of challenges. I don't want to be stuck in school all day, but I need grades.
JJ, I'm having a little trouble here. I think I'm about to drown. So how would you feel about helping me through this trial?
I don't have time to help you yet, so you're on your own. I'll be shooting targets to get to the end of the test lane. And to be honest, I never realized where the teacher went. I thought he was going to be watching me go through this whole ordeal, and in the end, I might have cheated. But I wanted to do this the right way, so I have nothing to be afraid of. But Mikey's in some kind of trouble. I hope he's still alive.
Well, I take it you've successfully passed this test, so I give you a high grade. And save your friend.
Thank you so much for such a good review. And by the way, I totally forgot about Mikey. He couldn't swim out of the pool. I don't think he's breathing anymore.
Oh no!
Mikey, can you hear me? I'm begging you to wake up.
Who'd have thought you'd forget about your friend? You couldn't have saved me for a little while longer. But it's okay now. So let's hurry up and go to the cafeteria.
You're not gonna believe this, but I was thinking of suggesting you go to the cafeteria too.
Seriously?
After all, we've been at this school a long time. And I don't know about you, but I'm getting hungry.
Yep. Don't step on me, please. Because I'm small and I'm easy to miss. And by the way, do you know what kind of food we can get?
I think we can make our own food in this cafeteria.
Whoa!
And that's the option I like best. After all, I'm a very good and fast cook.
Hey, could you make me something nice? I'm just a little scared to be in this kitchen. In case someone throws me in the oven, that's where I'll end up.
All right, I'll try to surprise you with something. The problem is, there's not a lot of ingredients left, so I was only able to make a cake for myself.
It's actually very sad, because I would love to have cake. But if there's nothing there, at least make me bread. Now I'd love to eat that too.
I kind of feel sorry for Mikey now. As long as I'm eating meat and cake, he'll be eating bread. But what can I do? There's not enough food in this cafeteria. So Mikey will eat at home. By the way, I'm almost done making food. And who would have thought I could make 3 cakes at once? But so Mikey won't be offended, I'm giving them to the other villagers who are sitting here.
JJ, are you going to bring me food soon? I realize it's hard to cook alone, but you've spent a lot of time in the kitchen already. It's like you've prepared a mountain of food.
The thing is, it takes me a long time to make even one dish, and I'm making bread for you too. I made it fast though, so I'll be right back.
Yep. All right, I'll be waiting for you. And what are we gonna do after we eat? I feel like we could just run around the school and have fun.
Don't you think school is no place for fun? So now we're gonna eat quickly and go to another class. I really want to learn something else.
I've always been surprised at how much you want to learn. And by the way, did you remember to give me some food? Why didn't you say anything about fried meat?
Oh. Mikey, don't you think we're a little late for our next class?
What?
So let's eat our food as fast as we can and run. I won't be late this time.
I don't understand why you're in such a hurry. Nobody here is going to reprimand you for being late anyway. So let's just enjoy life.
You know I can't do that. So why don't you follow me for the rest of the day? And then I'll do whatever you want.
Really?
You're okay with that, right?
All right, so you and I have a deal. And look, we've already made it to physics class. So let's go faster. I think we're gonna learn something interesting here.
I can't believe you're interested in anything other than games and food. That's really gratifying. But physics is one of the hardest subjects.
Seriously?
All right. Hey, everybody. Today, you're going to be doing some independent work. All you need to do is move the block on the highlighted line. JJ, I'm assigning this to you.
Could you show me how to move this block at all? Because so far, I haven't fully understood the assignment. But wait, that would be easy.
I'm really glad you figured it out. And I have an emergency meeting to run. So you'll be doing this assignment alone. And when I get back, I'll check it out.
I really hope I can finish this by the time you get here. And now it's time for me to concentrate. Mikey, do you even know what needs to be done?
No. I just realized that this is one of the hardest assignments you've done today. I'd turn it down if I were you, because I don't know how to solve it.
Mikey, it's a lot simpler than you think.
Seriously?
Because I was given a piston. I can quickly move a block of sand anywhere in this room. Just watch.
Whoa! All right, show me your knowledge and skills. Although I can already see that you're starting to move the block in the right direction. There's a reason we chose physics class.
I agree with you. I really enjoy solving this mystery. And if I do it right, my physics teacher will give me a high mark too. I'll be happy about that.
Do you think you'll be able to finish this block quickly? Because I feel like the teacher could come back at any moment. And then you'll fail the assignment.
Even if he does come, the teacher will obviously wait for me to finish the assignment. Because it's obvious to anyone that I can do it. But you would have failed.
Well, of course I couldn't do the assignment. Have you forgotten how big I am now? The lever you're using weighs several times as much as I do.
By the way, why did you decide to go small in the first place? And look, I did it. Now the block is at the end.
Booyah!
JJ, well, I'm back.
Booyah!
So let's watch you complete the assignment. All right, I knew you'd do a great job. That's why I'm giving you high marks.
Thank you so much. I never would have thought I could solve a physics problem so easily. Mikey, now we have to move on. What grade do you think we should be in?
What do you think of the idea of taking a class on how to make different tools? In the meantime, I'll find a way to get my color back to normal.
Mikey, come with me.
What?
You're gonna love it here. Excuse us for walking in the middle of class. If you don't mind, we'd like to hear from you.
I don't think you can do anything if you just listen to me.
What?
So how would you feel about making an object yourself?
I think I can do everything on your board. So just give me some time. I do a lot of things at home though. And first up on my list is a cake. I'm sure I won't have any trouble with them. After all, it's not that long since I made it in the cafeteria. I'll make it again in no time.
Who would have thought I'd have such a smart student coming to me? You're the first person who's ever been able to make me a cake this fast. But what's next?
Next, I'll be making a bucket. And honestly, it's even easier than the cake because I have all the blocks I need to make it. Why don't you give me a grade already? Now let me make you one last instrument. It's actually going to be easy for me to make one too. So there's nothing difficult for me in this lesson.
All I can do is congratulate you. You really are a genius. So I'm giving you an excellent grade. And you're free to go.
JJ, come on, let's hurry up. I realized you're still happy you only got high marks. Now let's run away from school, shall we?
In general, I agree with you. I got bored at this school too.
Really?
And that's because everything here is very simple. So let's hit the gym and then run away.
Yep. I was told there was a sparring area in the gym. I think you realize we're not doing that, because I would lose.
I think you'd have a good chance of winning. You're
What?
small and fast. But okay, let's just look at everything. And by the way, there's not a lot of exercise equipment here.
Well, it's pretty clear to me that we're not going to make it here. So let's lock this room and get out of school. I've been wanting to just order a pizza and lie on the couch for a long time.
And I hope you'll do it with me.
Yeah.
Because I like to vacation more than I like to study. I've done well enough to get a lot of grades.
I still don't understand how you got the highest score in all subjects.
It's just that I'm very smart.